Okay, so I finished 50 Shades of Grey. It was 514 pages. And I don't know how people read this for fun. Like, it's not fun, but I can't stop. I don't know. What? Okay, whatever. I'm on the second one, 50 Shades Darker, by the same dumb idiot, E.L. James. Let's see. Stuff happened in the last book. Basically what happened was they went to Georgia to visit her mom. She, like, went by herself. He went there with her because he's a stalker. Like, met up with her afterwards. A situation occurred that he wouldn't talk about, and he had to leave early. They went gliding. He took her gliding because he likes to do that. Then they went to IHOP and had breakfast. Then they kept on dating. Then he wanted to spank her with a belt. And she was like, yeah, totally. And he was like, okay. And then he was like, you know our safe words, right? And she was like, totally. And then he beat the shit out of her. And then she was like, you're an asshole. And he was like, you didn't use your safe. He didn't really beat the shit out of her. Like, he hit her 6 times and she didn't like it. And then instead of saying, hey, can you not do that? I don't like it. She just, like, freaked out and yelled. And he was like, I'm super into you. Can we please work this out? And she's like, no, you're a jerk. You're a big jerk. And she still hasn't signed the agreement or whatever, the contract, they're not signing it, I guess, anymore because they're beyond that. So anyway, they broke up, and then the book ended, and she got a job at a small publishing firm in Seattle or Portland or wherever they live. I think it's Seattle. And her boss is, like, super into her, and his name is Jack Hyde, which I don't even know what that's allegorical for. Probably not Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He's creepy, and he, like, looks at her weird, and he, like, says nice things to her that are, like, inappropriate. Like, you look enchanting today. Which, nobody talks like that. That's cool. And so, anyway, they get back, she gets back together with Christian on, like, page 8 or something, because she was sad, and he was like, let's, like, keep dating, and she was like, oh, okay. You have a helicopter, and you keep buying me stuff, so why the hell not? So P.S. I'm really sorry that I do this a lot. I never knew that I did that until I made the first video, and I was like, wow, I did that a lot in that video, and then I watched the other 2 videos. I do that a lot, and I really don't like it when people do that, and I do it, and it really bothers me, but I can't stop doing it. So I'm really sorry about that. Anyway, so they just had makeup sex, and it was pretty vanilla, because, you know, she doesn't like to be hit with belts. She just cooked him post-sex dinner, and okay. I'm on page 72 of 50 Shades Darker than the Grey. Okay. See, I just did it again. I'm sorry. And they're talking about their past life. Where did I leave off? Okay. I want to take care of you. His eyes glow with some unnamed emotion. Thank God she didn't name it, because she probably would have said he was being mercurial. My heart rate spikes. I've noticed, I whisper. You just go about it in a strange way. His brow creases. It's the only way I know how. I'm still mad at you for buying SIP. Oh my God! He bought the publishing firm that she works at. She's like an intern, and he just bought the firm because he didn't like the fact that her boss asked her to go for drinks, and so he bought the firm and decided, well, this jerk sexually harasses my girlfriend anymore. I'm going to fire him because I own his company. Oh my God. I would like to date a guy who could buy the publishing company at which I work. But if he did, I'd get really mad at him. But I wish he had the money to do so. Inappropriate. He smiles. I know, but you being mad, baby, wouldn't stop me. He calls her baby a lot. I really don't like that. She's 22. She's not a baby. What am I going to do? What am I going to say to my work colleagues? To Jack? Jack Hyde. He narrows his eyes. That fucker better watch himself. Christian, I admonish. He's my boss. Like, he can hear you. Like, your boss is like, I heard your boyfriend talking smack about me. Getting fired. Christian's mouth presses into a hard line. He looks like a recalcitrant. He looks like some sort of schoolboy. I don't know what word this is. I was an English major in college. I don't know what that word is. Okay. Don't tell them, he says. Don't tell them what? Then I own it. The heads of agreement were signed yesterday. The news is embargoed for 4 weeks while the management at SIP makes some changes. Oh, will I be out of a job? I ask, alarmed. I sincerely doubt it. Yeah, when you're fucking your boss's boss, your position's usually like, you're solid, you know. Invest all you want in that 401k, because you're going to be getting that back. You're going to keep your job. I scowl. If I leave and find another job, will you buy that company too? You're not thinking of leaving, are you? His expression alters, wary once more. Possibly. I'm not sure you've given me a great deal of choice. Yes, I will buy that company too. He is adamant. Oh my God. Leave him. This is so weird. He did, in all fairness, he offered her an internship at his company, but she wants to work in publishing, and he does acquisitions and management for the Synergy. I don't know. Didn't make very much sense for her to work for him. Okay. I scowl at him again. I am in a no-win situation here. Don't you think you're being a tad overprotective? A tad? A tad over... Just a little bit. He's just buying Seattle for her. It's not weird. It's not creepy. It's so weird. And it's so creepy. Yes, I am fully aware of how this looks. Paging Dr. Flynn, I murmur. Dr. Flynn is the name of his therapist, and at one point she's like, you should get a second opinion, and he was like, not that it's any of your business, but Dr. Flynn is the second opinion, so I don't know, I think he should get another therapist, because they're not really dealing with his issues. Like, he had a really rough childhood, like one of his mom's pimps used to beat the crap out of him because he got adopted when he was 4. So I get it. Like, he's got all these problems and he's messed up. But it's really, 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 really weird to buy every single company that your girlfriend works for. And they've known each other for like a month, I think. I don't know. It doesn't really... The days sort of bleed together when you're reading this. Okay. He puts down his empty bowl and gazes at me impassively. I sigh. I don't want to fight. Standing up, I reach for his bowl. Would you like dessert? Now you're talking, he says, giving me a lascivious grin. Ugh, gross. He means sex. Not me. Why not me? My inner goddess wakes from her doze and sits upright, all ears. We have ice cream, vanilla, I snicker. Really? Christian's grin gets bigger. I think we could do something with that. What? I stare at him dumbfounded as he gracefully gets to his feet. Can I stay? He asks. What do you mean? The night. I assumed that you would. Good. Where's the ice cream? In the oven, I smile sweetly at him. He cocks his head to one side, sighs, and shakes his head at me. Sarcasm is the lowest form of wit, Miss Steele. His eyes glitter. Oh shit. What's he planning? I could still take you across my knee. Alright, no. It's getting into sex stuff. I'm not reading that. This book is way better written than the first one. And it's still super shitty. God, it's so bad. Yeah, no, it really is. Like, this book was like... Yeah, when I started reading it, I actually didn't hate... Like, I didn't laugh for the first, 2 pages. I think for 50 Shades of Grey, the first sentence I read, I went... like a puke laugh. Because you're laughing and you're trying not to vomit. Yeah, reading this book... Yeah, reading this whole series is like, it's just getting stuck in quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. Yeah, I'm I'm not reading the sex scenes out loud because it's super gross. They're really gross. I don't like them. I mean, I read them, but that's just for research. Yeah, that's it. I might take a break from reading these for a while. Like I have a job, so.